again, music fans. I am back here for one of these spotlights on my music collection. This time on compilations, multi-artist compilations. Now, I've already done videos on compilations of particular artists. You know, like the best of Deep Purple, you know, and such, best of Kiss. But these are albums or LPs or cassettes here that are a compilation of several artists in the more or less hard rock and heavy metal. Let's start it. Now, this one was not originally a compilation, but it has that famous one song, and then the rest are just a compilation of artists. That would be this Hearing Aid, if you guys can remember, when Dio did this for the benefit. What was the benefit? What? For famine relief. Okay. Here we have who's who of the stars of back then, including Spinal Tap. Okay, so it has the one song Stars, but it also has compilation of other acts right there, except Dio, Hendrix, Kiss, Motorhead, Rush, Scorpions, and Y&T, you know, which is, I believe, is the odd track there, but it's a pretty good track. Go for the Throat. Okay, Stars. That's my original copy from back in the day. This is a cassette. Metal Masters, right there. With some early 80s acts right there, like Kiss, Striper, also Vinnie Vincent Invasion. So we got to have Kiss and Vinnie Vincent Invasion on the same album. Also, Grim Reaper, Deep Purple, Yngwie Malmsteen, Scorpions, Metal Masters. This one is not actually a compilation. It's actually a soundtrack, but it is a compilation of several metal acts. Here is The Decline of Western Civilization, Part 2, The Metal Years. Okay. We have some Alice Cooper, Faster Pussycat, Motorhead, Queensryche, Megadeth, Metal Church, right there. The Metal Years. This one I believe I bought at Hot Topic years and years ago, of course. It's Metal for the Masses, Volume 3. 2 CD compilation of a lot of early 2000s acts, okay? The print there is minuscule. I cannot read it. I'll just take out the booklet to give you an idea right there. Into Eternity, Eyes of Fire, Bloodbath, Extol, Glass Casket, Lacuna Coil, Lullacry, Orphan Land. Also, Hanoi Rocks, you know, if you can, that's a bit of the odd man out here. Immolation, Shadows Fall, The Haunted, God Forbid. Okay, 2 CDs with I believe 20 tracks on each CD. So there's a lot of stuff here. Metal for the Masses, Volume 3. These ones aren't particularly well. They're just kind of hard rock slash metal. Here we have the best of Southern rock. Not too much of into Southern rock, you know, but I do enjoy it every now and then. Of course, you have to have Skynyrd in there. Molly Hatchet, Foghat, Blackfoot, with Highway Song, which I really like that track. Best of Southern Rock. It also has the original version of "Smoking in the Boys' Room" by Brownsville Station. You know, in case you ever wondered what that original one sounded like, not the Motley Crue version. Here we have a very odd compilation called No Boundaries, a benefit for the Kosovo refugees, with a lot of acts of that time. I believe this is from the 90s. Okay, Pearl Jam, Alanis Morissette, Rage Against the Machine, Also, but the reason I got this one was because it has a track by Black Sabbath, which is Psycho Man, and it's the Danny Saber remix, whoever that is. Of course, Psycho Man, I believe, is the track that is the studio track that appears on the Reunion live album. Okay, No Boundaries. Sabbath, I believe, is the only metal act here. We have some hard rock with Pearl Jam, and that's it. The rest is just Oasis, Indigo Girls, and stuff like that. Here's one that's a lot more rocking. The Power of Rock. This is a typical compilation of what you would hear in a classic rock station. Okay, ZZ Top, Legs, All Right Now by Free, Hot Blooded by Foreigner, Tom Sawyer, Power of Rock. One that is a lot better is this one, Harley Davidson Road Songs Volume 2. And I remember when I first got this, I really played the hell out of it. I really enjoyed it. It's a two CD set that includes all songs about the road or being on the road or motorcycles or vehicles of some sort. Okay, so we have Bad Motor Scooter right there by, it is Montrose, Motor City Madman by Ted Nugent, Renegade by Styx, and what I remember most, because this is where I really heard for the first time Jethro Tull. They're included here with a Locomotive Breath. Locomotive is, of course, a vehicle, and I remember when I heard that song, and it's a really rocking song, and it has that crazy flute solo. Okay, and so that's when I decided I wanted to investigate Jethro Tull a bit more. Of course, the rest of their catalog, there are very few songs like that. They're more of a folky, progressive rock band, even though I do love them. I did get most of their discography later on when I got into them. Okay, but 2 CD set, really good stuff. A very odd now compilation here, which you may not have heard of. This is Tony Iommi and Ian Gillan. Who Cares? Which is also a benefit of, let me just read here, a collection of classics, rarities, unreleased recordings, collaborations, new mixes, forgotten songs by Ian Gillan and Tony Iommi, appearing for the first time on CD for a good cause. And I believe this was for music programs in some other country. But anyway, a lot of stuff by Iommi and Gillan, and also people that they know. Like, for instance, Tony Iommi featuring Glenn Hughes, Let It Down Easy, which is they mark it here as a rare track. Okay. Deep Purple featuring Ronnie James Dio, Smoke on the Water. Okay. A band from the track from the band Gillan, Don't Hold Me Back. So, really interesting stuff here. I forgot to mention the most interesting part of this album is that it includes 2 tracks from the Born Again album, which of course Ian Gillan did vocals on for Black Sabbath. It has the normal studio track, Zero the Hero, taken from the album, but it also has a completely re-recorded version of Trashed. So that one sounds a lot better than the one, well, in my opinion, it sounds a lot better than the one on the original Born Again album. That one is Gillan, Tony Iommi, and also Ian Pace on drums and Roger Glover on bass. So you get a really a combination right there of Black Sabbath and Deep Purple. These are promo CDs, or rather sampler CDs. This one is from GRAVIS Records, if you've heard of them. I believe this one came in a magazine. All right. So it has some Spanish bands and some other bands from Europe, like Dark Embrace, War Cry. Let's see. Devenir, Celesti, High Lord, Agora. Who knows if many of these bands still even exist. Sampler from GRAVIS Records right there. This one also came in a magazine, and it was the Rock Hard magazine. Okay. Explosion Heavy Metal 8 with some Running Wild, Ballistic, Moonspell, Crisium, 6 Feet Under, also Ángeles del Infierno from Spain, Rata Blanca from Argentina, Cuatro Gatos, I don't know where they're from. Okay, there you go. Rock Hard. And the latest sampler I got, this one is really good. I really enjoy it. This is from Nuclear Blast. I got this for free when I made an online purchase from them. It is their 2020 music sampler. A lot of great stuff here. Cataclysm, Heathen Testament, from their latest. In Flames, Nightwish, Pallbearer, Primal Fear, Ministry, Fit for an Autopsy, Machine Head. A lot of good stuff here. The last one I'm going to show is one. Let me just show you the cover first. Power metal. Now, this one I made myself back in the day. Now, back in the day before streaming and before you could hear everything you wanted on YouTube, labels would have on their website a section where they would give you some free MP3s, and these were not pirates. They were totally legal to download. The label was giving them to you as samplers. So I downloaded a few of the power metal variety, and I believe this may be, well, it may be a Luis Arroyo illustration. I'm not sure. I made my own CD cover for this. So as you can see, it's but this is not a bootleg or a pirate CD, because I did obtain these MP3s legally through the website of the label. I put here some ANGRA, Blind Guardian, and KAMELOT. So those are the only three bands featured right there. So, and this is before I even got into Blind Guardian and KAMELOT. Okay. So I still keep this from back in the day when we really had to struggle to get our metal. Okay. Well, that's it here for my metal compilation, multi-artist compilations. So I haven't made an update yet because I haven't bought that much stuff yet. But I do have an out of a town trip coming, and I may get some other albums. But until then, thank you very much for watching. Keep rocking.